2025 NBA Draft second-round winners and losers, the Rasheer Fleming Sweepstakes, silliness and cash. Our own Dan Devine flawlessly analyzed the winners and losers of the first round of the NBA Draft on Wednesday, and I am here to clean up the rest, presenting the inarguable winners and losers of the draft's second round. Fleming waited all night to hear his name in the first round and did not. Yet, by having to wait, he became the primary focus of the draft's second night. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, the Boston Celtics slated to select second on Thursday and number 32 overall intended to take Fleming, but the Phoenix Suns had other plans, trading 3 second-round picks for the right to draft the St. Joseph's Jr. In other words, the opening moments of Night 2 of the draft became the Rasheer Fleming Sweepstakes. Fleming is a long and athletic forward known for his spot-up shooting ability and defensive energy. Sounds like a 3-and-D wing to me. He was the only player in the country last season to convert at least 40 dunks and 50 made three-pointers, according to ESPN's Jay Bilas. He also does not lack for confidence. When asked what he planned to bring to the Suns, Fleming told ESPN's Monica McNutt, "Regardless if anything goes wrong, if I'm not making shots, which I don't, you're going to get a lot of effort out of me. Nobody knows who is on the clock unless you are a certified genius." As the NBA's deputy commissioner, Mark Tatum, proclaimed the Minnesota Timberwolves were taking Fleming with the first pick of the draft's second night, the ESPN hosts had to repeatedly remind us that the Wolves were not actually taking Fleming. It was the Suns, who had just traded up to select him. And then ESPN had to conduct its interview with Fleming in a Timberwolves hat. It makes no sense. And this was the case all night. It seemed everybody but the viewer knew ahead of time one team was selecting in place of another. So why can't Tatum just tell us the actual team taking a player? And why can't they wear the right hat? Do they even need a hat? It only makes it more confusing. Over the course of a couple of hours, the Los Angeles Lakers traded the number 55 pick and cash to the Chicago Bulls for the number 45 pick, and then the Lakers traded the number 45 pick and cash to the Timberwolves for number 36. In other words, all it took was a little cash to move up from the bottom of the second round to the top. And, of course, Tatum told us that it was the Brooklyn Nets who were taking the pick when in actuality it had changed hands twice from the Nets to the Timberwolves to the Lakers before he announced it. The Lakers selected Arkansas junior Adu Thiero, who our own Kevin O'Connor described as a slasher with a jacked frame and an explosive first step, and an A pick, which is a pretty good haul for some cash. After Creighton big man Ryan Cockburner described himself as a much-improved shooter in a draft day media package about his potential impact on the NBA, the 34th overall pick by the Hornets informed us, "My favorite player growing up was Dirk Nowitzki, and I couldn't be more different than him. That fadeaway jumper in the post is just iconic. He was so good at that, and I think I hit that shot twice over 5 years in my college career." Do not set limits on yourself, Ryan. Florida senior wing Alijah Martin arrived to the draft in a smooth-looking all-white suit and a chain the size of his head, which is a pretty good sign the nil checks from Gators boosters probably cleared. Excited, nervous, proud, all the emotions. Alijah Martin rocking the all-white suit for the "just something that me and my jeweler put together," Martin told ESPN. That's right, second-round draft picks have their own jewelers, apparently. Unfortunately, Martin's chain was of the number 15, and he was selected 39th by the Toronto Raptors, who recently retired Vince Carter's number 15, so I guess Martin will have to commission another chain. What a name. Do not fight this man just based on the name alone. Do not fight this man because he is a mullet 7-foot for Australian who can practically dunk without jumping, according to ESPN's Jonathan Givony. Good on ya, Timberwolves, for taking him 45th.